Hello everyone, this is Dr. Manohar Kane, consultant physician from Bangalore, a big football fan watching Euro 2020. I hope all of you are also watching. And it's still ongoing, but the golden goal and the golden boot winner is already declared according to me. And this goal did not come in the match, but it came in the press conference, as you can see. This goal was scored by none other than Cristiano Ronaldo when he scored and kicked out Coke and other aerated drinks and made the naturally occurring drinks like water, coconut water, juices win the game. So that is the biggest message for all of us here. A bit of history about Coke. Colonel John Pemberton was the original creator of Coke. He himself was a morphine addict and he had a bit of a medical background. He wanted to find a substitute for his addiction of morphine and invented a drink with wine and other ingredients, which he called it later as Pemberton's French wine Coca Nerve Tonic. When they removed the non-alcoholic part of it because of the regulations, it went on to become Coke. He claimed that this drink would cure morphine addiction. It will bring down indigestion. It may help some nerve disorders, headaches, and impotency. That's what was the marketing strategy then. If you want to know some facts about the Coke, initially people were worried that it had cocaine. Even now, the composition of Coke is not very well known. We all know that it has some coca leaves and cola nuts. Do you know, in 2018, Coke ranked 87th amongst the list of Fortune 500 companies. That's how big the name was. That's why when Ronaldo did what he did, the next day $4 million was the loss for Coke. Wait a bit, how much is their profit then? Think about it. So what is the real composition of at least what we know? It has carbonated water, carbohydrate rich source like sucrose and high fructose corn syrup. It has caffeine. It is a caramel color like phosphoric acid, V-caramel it is called, and coca leaf extract, the 5 C's of Coca-Cola. Coming to the carbohydrate, the composition in about 350 ml can is about 38 grams of sugar, which is equal to 10 teaspoons of sugar, which is the required dietary allowance for a human being for the whole day. What is worse about it is you will take all those things in one can of Coke, the whole requirement of a day, and you don't even notice it. Why? Because of the presence of phosphoric acid. It inhibits those unpleasant feeling that you've taken so much sugar. So that is the danger here. Phosphoric acid can cause dental caries, and we all know how carbohydrate loads is killing us slowly with fueling the obesity and diabetes pandemic and increasing the cardiovascular disease also. Coming to caffeine, which is another ingredient here. Caffeine has good effects like improving metabolism. By making us more alert, it improves our performance. But the ill effects of caffeine, it could be addictive, it can cause anxiety and depression, it can trigger off headaches, especially in people with migraine. It could increase your BP and can you make you insomniac. A required dietary allowance is about 400 milligram per day, but at least 200 should be good enough is my thought. And a can of Coke will have almost 30 milligram or more of caffeine in it. Carbonated drink, many of us get a kick when we drink and you burp out and you feel happy about it sometimes. Word of caution, some of us think that it brings out the gas and it relieves acidity. Listen to this carefully. Acidity is measured by a scale called pH, which runs from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral, 7 to 14 makes it alkaline, like baking soda and milk of magnesia. That's why we use milk of magnesia, which is at a pH of 11 as an antacid. Water and milk, the natural sources, are perfect neutral at 7. When you go down the scale towards 0, you become more and more acidic. So coffee has a pH of 5, a bit acidic. Orange juice, 4. Coke and other carbonated drinks, guess what? It is at 2.3, very close to the normal hydrochloric acid which is at a pH of 2. So that's how acidic we can get when we drink Coke. Besides this, there were other controversies with Coke with respect to racism, that they didn't hire the blacks, and make it worse, in 2019, Coke was considered as the single biggest plastic polluter. What happens when we drink Coke? In the first 10 minutes, we get almost the 100% of daily allowance of carbohydrates and glucose, but we don't even know it. So we continue to eat and drink other carbohydrates and overload our cells and our body with sugar. That will make our beta cells in the pancreas to work more and produce insulin, which reduces the sugar. So this constant strain on the beta cells fuels diabetes. Excess calories makes us obese. After about 45 minutes or so, the dopamine receptors are triggered by Coke and it makes us get some high. So a sincere message is, say no to these aerated drinks. Get back to natural water. You can add some salt and sugar and make it as a mixture, which we use it for rehydration for diarrhea cases, solutions when people are using in active sports, buttermilk, coconut water. There are innumerable natural resources which we should tap it. These natural things are the right choice, baby. Unlike what Pepsi or Coke used to advertise that their drink is the right choice. Think about this. Why is Coke cheaper than juice? Always you noticed a burger can be cheaper than a healthy salad. Is this a lobby? Are the politicians responsible for it? Think about it.